Hi, we're here with the developer of this property,
My name is Charles Dickerson.
and this is called the Beauton.
Yes, the Beauton. And I named it the Beauton because of the intersection that we're on right here. We're on the corner of Beauton. So the first four letters of Beauton, B-E-A-U, and the last three letters of Horton, which is our intersection. So I came up with the name the Beauton.
And so I wanted to ask you, you're at 50% occupancy already.
I'm very close to 70% now.
Wow.
Very close to 70%. We just approved 2 more people. We have a couple more folks in the pipeline. So we're hoping, I'm trying to get to 80% before the month ends.
And that's in how much time?
We had our first person move in November the 2nd, so about 5 months.
Very good. That's incredible because the market is a little tough right now. I did notice that you have a link to the City of Detroit website for
Yes.
affordability.
Yes.
Is that where you're getting a lot of your applicants?
I wouldn't say that's where I get a lot of the applicants from, and to be honest, I don't know exactly where they come from. My property manager handles the majority of that, but we get a lot of people that are going to our website, and then also different social media platforms. We're advertising online with different rental sites as well, so we're getting a bit of attention, plus what we've gotten from the groundbreaking and the ribbon cutting and all that, so we're getting a decent amount of attention because of our location.
And are these subsidized units or are these unsubsidized
They're not
units?
subsidized, but they're considered affordable. So we have 50% of the building, which would be at 50%, 60%, or 80% AMI.
And they base the AMI under
On the county's,
The county.
the county's average median income, which is different. I thought initially it would be the area, but it's the entire county. So it not only encompasses Detroit, but it encompasses Plymouth, Canton, other suburbs that are a part of that county, but will help to more so level the playing field.
Sort of, yeah. So what
Yes.
it does is it allows you to have higher rental rates,
Yes.
which are not Section 8.
They're not Section 8.
They're just purely
Yes.
affordable. But it also creates problems for people who are low income, which is a lot of these areas in Detroit.
Well, it can. However, like we're standing in a studio unit right now, and depending upon your income, this unit, which is I think 585 square feet or so, can rent for as little as $1,085 per month. So that number for what you're getting is a great deal, great value. We also have micro units that are a little bit smaller, but they come fully furnished. They come with a bed, a nightstand, table, chair, even a TV on the wall. Not to mention stainless steel appliances, washer and dryer in your unit. Every unit has its own private outdoor space, but those rent for as little as $699 per month. So Ellen, where can you get a brand new apartment anywhere for as little as $699 per month?
I think we'd all be hard pressed to be able to do that.
Right.
Okay, so we are in a studio unit. This is the bedroom
Yes.
that has the is this translucent? Or-
Yes. The doors, I chose those doors because you don't have windows in the bedrooms, so you don't have actual sunlight coming in. And as you see, you have a 7-foot door wall here. And if you're in the actual bedroom, if you had the doors closed, the translucent panels will allow the light to come in. It will filter in, but you still have a degree of privacy.
Yes, and I love the design in the cabinets with
Yes.
the shelves.
Yes, yes. Some floating shelves. All of the doors and drawers are soft close. My entire package, my appliance package for the entire building, which I purchased from Lowe's, is all Frigidaire. So every apartment's going to have a full-size refrigerator, going to have a full-size stove, dishwasher, and microwave that come with them. Some of the other smaller units, and also the micro units, you don't have an oven. You have the cooktop. And then you won't have a dishwasher, and you probably won't have a microwave, but we have all of the major appliances in each apartment. Everything is included with the exception of your electricity. So I pay for the water, but all of the utilities in the entire building is electric. So there is no gas bill, and I cover the water for everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah.
So now we are in the only retail space in this building,
Correct.
which appears to me to have been an apartment.
Well, you know what? I went through several iterations when coming up with my final design. Later in the process, I was able to be blessed with the ability to obtain a NEZ tax abatement. The
And
type.
just for a second, let's stop. NEZ is a tax abatement that allows you to maintain your tax base at the original cost of the land.
So that was a very good benefit, but the particular tax abatement that I was approved for mandated that I have some type of retail in the building.
Oh, really? Okay.
So for that reason, I had to, again, pivot and come up with a retail use that would be allowed in this area, that would be a communal space that would be beneficial to the people in the building and some of the people in the community. So we came up with a one-chair salon, so it's not too much activity, but a decent amount of activity. As you guys can see, the design and the layout is pretty nice. We have a little waiting area here, a private restroom here, which is also ADA compliant, and then the actual salon is up front, where the stylist who is in here both cuts and styles hair, as well as sells some of his retail items. When I was actually trying to lay out the design, I contacted people that I know personally to give me their input on the best design and the best floor plan to use. And I actually called my barber who cuts my hair, and I asked him to come by and give me his thinking on it. And as he walked through, and this was early on, there was no drywall. We had a few studs in the building. But he saw the vision, and he says, "Charles, why aren't you making me come here and lease this space from you?" His name, by the way, is Marquand Tigney, and his salon is named Vaji Cuts. He's on Instagram and other places as well. So this, again, micro unit. As I mentioned, you have a full stove here. Now it's not a 30-incher, it's a 24-incher, but you do have an oven. You have 4 eyes above it. You have a microwave, a very nice microwave, refrigerator, not counter height refrigerator, and you have a dishwasher here, which is an 18-inch dishwasher.
Yeah, no, it's this would make a good dorm room.
Yeah, yeah. So we have Wayne State University, a matter of minutes from here. We have CCS, a matter of minutes from here. But we've also, during our studies, learned that a lot of youngsters aren't looking to have big spaces anymore. They'd rather have a smaller space and have extra money to do other things outside of their living quarters. I mean, I have 2 apartments in other buildings that are 2,000 square feet apiece. Those are very hard to rent now.
Yes.
When you're talking $3,500 a month versus $699, big difference.
Yeah, no, this is a great. Have you advertised to the universities?
Yes,
Of
we
course,
do.
it's not that time of
Right.
year, but it's going to be.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we have one young man who's, I think, moving here in April. He's a CCS student, and when he saw it, he was just flabbergasted. And he wants to tell his friends about it as well. So hopefully, that will help us to fill the last few vacancies.
So we're going into a hybrid unit.
A hybrid micro. It's going to be an open space, a little bit larger, and this one is listed at $9.99 per month.
Wow.
This is what we would consider a studio years ago, but because you have open space and the square footage, it's considered a micro.
You're not providing a bed
No, no,
or a
I'm
table
not.
and chairs.
Yeah. I'm not. I have a second one of these, and a young lady wanted it with her child. She was not able to afford the next one up, but she was really anticipating the furniture, and I bought it, Ellen. I went and I bought her a bed, a really cool bed, and I bought her a nightstand, and the bed had drawers up under it like the other ones, but it's a pretty cool bed, and it had a TV like this. That's a 40-incher versus a 32-incher. And she is as happy as she can be. And when people appreciate those kinds of things, it makes a big difference. To me, it does.
No, I feel you. And they've got a huge closet.
Big closet, yes.
Yeah, well, that's what draws me to you, is just your unique approach
Okay.
to doing these, a building like this.